222, April 5th. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, even though time is an illusion, what do you have for me for this late night message? I'm getting this vibe tonight where it's like you have to understand that people have a lot of other things going on in their lives as well, why they may operate and hurt you. It's very simple, right? Because what what did I do to deserve this? Right? This type of pain, this type of I didn't do anything to you. All I was bringing was all I did was all I had was. That's all I'm hearing, right? And this is a time right now to understand that you're going to be called out on how are you aiding this? How are you condoning this? How are you preventing this? Like the power is in within you, right? You have to recognize that there's an opportunity right now, and the opportunity comes from being real, right? Bringing your truth out, the truth of like why you're hurt, because people are hurt. We're all hurt. We've all have pain that we're dealing with, more than what you think in this lifetime. And last night I pulled the white stag, right? And the animals, it was there. And this is whenever the sacred marriage comes into play, when I tell you about the cup and the blade, right? This is the male female alchemy, right? Intellect and feeling, mind, intuition, right? This is when the stag will appear, right? So that's why it dropped yesterday when um and I feel like with the animal energy that's coming in right now too, like outside, if you guys can ever hear what happened outside, I swear these raccoons were just bad. I don't know what they found, but yo, when I tell it, it just reminded me of like the food chain again. Like they're hungry, and whatever that was, the whimpering of whatever they caught, the cries out, and they bodied that because the sounds were just like. And it's not the first time I hear that. Sometimes it goes in the tree, and when they're up in the tree and you hear that, it's like it's like you feel sorry for whatever you hear is crying. You feel me? You just wanna know who and what is hurting it to get to it. That's the type of like when you hear it. So I'm getting to this energy now where it's like when you heard or when you hear certain things, right? A true priestess will ask more questions when it's like, so what did you do or what did they say or the background, right? When you can't get background information and somebody just wants to stick to the cause of pointing a finger somewhere, you should start feeling that, right? Red flags should be going off. You should be like, there's more to the story. There always is. Okay, that's where the air is comes in. It's associated with the mental functions, right? And that comes from the crown. We're in Aries energy that rules the head. So the water is associated with, you could say, the fertile energy, the belly, right? Our astral communication, intuition, the moon, right? So when these come together, the sacred marriage takes place, and this wholeness and this integrity is what the white stag brings. So we're being like being reevaluated right now, right? Through innocence, right? You lose your innocence, but as you age, right, you can control it, not be wild, untamable, right? Being gentle with your decisions, right? Being nun like, right? That's why in the past lives we probably some of you guys like could identify with the nun, with the monk or nun, because that's what you know what I'm saying. You're moving within. You should say like it's like your steps can't be traced. You see what I'm saying? Because your footsteps, right, are so light. You see what I'm saying? You're angelic. Some people are so heavy. You know what I'm saying? When they walk, right, you can like they don't understand they leave a trail. You feel what I'm saying? So this energy right now is just giving me like how are you going to bounce back from coming into out of a story, right? Because this is like I feel like it's story time, right? Stories are just going around right now. How do you decipher, right, what the truth is out of it, right? You're gonna have to ask yourself, are you coming with your truth? Because once you come with your truth, right, nobody can measure to the quality of that sword. You've already surrendered.
you're understanding the importance of like the heart and the mind, right? And your feelings and your intellect have kicked in, and you're like, I'm gonna show that I'm smarter than the rest. You feel me? I'm gonna show myself right now the teaching and healings and the transmission energy and transform in this situation right now. Why? Because I'm gonna stand by the truth. So the truth of the matter, I feel like, is really coming from why one is upset within themselves first. Then you come back on the outside. When you get back on the outside, then you get to see like, oh, okay, right? Because we touch different things, right? Right? We touch different things as we go. We leave energy, right? We leave memories. Memories don't live like people do. Okay? Whether things are good or bad, right? It's just the memories that we had. You feel me? I'm getting a lot of trauma. It's trauma, right? There's other, like, deeper wounded in the root chakra that people are now dealing with, and they're understanding why they operate that way. So I'm just saying, give some people some time right now, because whether they come forward or not, it's not just about you. And you should know that too, right? So this is when it's like you should take more solitude within knowing that, you know what? If you are in your hermit mode still doing whatever it is that you're doing, and keep cutting the deck at the fault line, right? 'Cause that's the crack in like, there's a somebody's constantly, okay, right? Listen, picking at that scab. It's like you're constantly putting yourself into an, right? I'm taking those. Constantly putting polysporin on. Like you haven't mastered, right? What you need to heal this situation. Somebody's like, I got this, but no, right? There's somebody or somewhere you were supposed to go to. We have the seed, right? We have the seed. We have the bridge, right? And we have the mountain. This is giving me the only way this person's gonna come off of their high horse, or maybe if this is you, for you to come down and bridge this, is if there's actually something being planted this time. Because I think with the seed, this is a baby. This is you. This is your work prospects. This is your relationship. This is everything that I feel like spirit gave you. This is Jack and the Beanstalk energy, and you're like, even if you lost two, you have one seed left, and you don't even know what that's gonna be, but you heard what they can do, and you're like, I'm not wasting this. So even if somebody's trying to bring this to you, you're like, there's this, like, you're the seed, right? You're kind of like, you're the bridge. You sure? Right? With you see with the younger hand bridging over to the adult hand. That's why I said this is inner child wounds coming in and coming into play, right? So somebody's been doing this and feeling like, you know what? Sometimes this is where this person goes. If you can't find this person, I'm hearing like this is where they go. They retreat, right? There's another path here. Like, let's just say if you think you know all roads into this person's life, you don't. There's another bridge that they take, and they go into this solitude, and it kind of like they desert the world, right? They're also afraid of this seed. Somebody's afraid of this seed because this is a new beginning as well, right? And it's and if they're and I'm also getting an energy of like control, right? This is overdue, right? This person, whatever this energy is, right? Take, like I said, take what resonates, right? But this energy right here is afraid to come down to plant this, because I don't think this has anything to do with necessarily, like I say, you. This has to do with their own bridge, burning that bridge, burning other bridges. You see what I'm saying? Somebody has burned bridges all around, and I feel like there is one seed left, but then back again, this person, to reach this person, to have this conversation, to connect with this person, I feel like the divine has also pulled somebody here. And they're getting a view of everything. This is also like a little bit of a bird's eye view of the situation, right? And they could see this. They could see this, right? This is the vision. This is also the vision. Somebody's like, you're not screwing with my vision. Are you dumb? I'm not dumb. Are you dumb? That's what it is. I'm hearing, are you dumb? The way you acting, like you're acting like you're dumb. Right? And I don't even mean to use that word like, like, but I'm just saying, like, that's what I'm hearing. Mentor. See? Do you need like, are you like, you see where I'm going with this? The king. Sometimes the king, you can't tell the kings what to do. Even when they're in their own deathbed, right? They still don't listen, right? It's a masculine thing, right? You're not gonna get through to us. We got the way. See what I'm saying? The womb. There we go. The womb. And this is the feminine energy coming in I think through the masculine, having to connect back with their womb, connect back with their feminine, taking information from the feminine. You go to them, you ask them for help, but then you don't take what they give you. That was a seed. Come up off of your mountaintop, come off of your high horse. You see what I'm saying? You need guidance. And if you don't need guidance, then why is it that you're not nurturing? Why is it that you haven't, like, you see what I'm saying? And I'm also feeling like there's a seed in here too. That's just say you want to bust seeds in people's womb, but you don't want to stay around and help bridge the gap for these kids as well. That's what I'm hearing. So there's a lot of heartache and trauma going in here that's going to relate back and jump back into your seed. See what I'm saying? The eternal child. See? This is the infinity sign, the 8. Could be dealing with a lot of Leo energy. Could be dealing. I'm hearing emphasis on Gemini, Aries, Sagittarius, followed by the heart. See, anchoring in the heart. Right. You should only have divine feminine. You should really now only be opening up your legs and having the thought of even thinking about anybody, like, inside of you, because you're doing this properly this time. It has to be from the heart, the self, right? They have to have they have to have love for themselves, is what I'm hearing. Anybody, and it comes to tarot, it comes to this, there's no gender. You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't force it there. The feminine masculine energy resides in both of us. It's just that, where are you operating from? You see what I'm saying? Are you more operating from, you should say, in the power of doing, right, or the power of knowing? But both of them need to come together to get action done. So this energy, I feel like, is gonna have to resonate. See, father could be dealing with father issues, right? And this passes down sins of the father, right? Followed by Kairos. Yeah, that's what I think this is about. The thread, threading it together, over time, asking, right? What truly is the problem? The tear. It's father wounds. Father wounds. And you can erase that by identifying yours and, like I said, being a better one. But as you be a better one, I'm also hearing it's like this is where it's going into. People feel like they can only do so many things at once. So it's like, if somebody's doing being a good parent, they can't be a good friend. If I'm being a good, like, you know what I mean? If somebody's like, I can't be a good friend because I'm trying to be a good parent. Like, we have to do, like, I don't want to get into that one. That's a whole another read, because listen, the infinite possibilities and what we're truly capable, opposed to like what we only have grown to function within, like, our minds and our bodies to do on a daily basis, which is be robots. I'm like, there's so much more out there. That's why I'm just like, I get very frustrated with certain things and situations now, because I'm solution oriented. Over here is we balance things out over here, right? We keep it true with the heart, but we also know that, what, if you have to get cut, meaning if I have to sacrifice myself, or if you have to be a sacrifice this time, it's gonna happen. You see what I'm saying? Because something's gonna have to be given up to get, right? You have to give up in order to get, right? Sagittarius, see the bigger picture. See? I felt the Sag energy in here. See the bigger picture. Bottom deck is giving me Cancer. Push through any insecurity. Top deck is giving me trust the universe, Aquarius. That's renewal energy. That both water energy, there's a reason in your damn mind you knew that you needed to cleanse this out, right? Spiritual baths I'm hearing, right? If you've been hearing that, trust yourself. Yeah, spirit's telling you, like, go cleanse yourself. Even if you don't, like, if you can't have a bath, you could do it in the shower, right? It's how you use the water washing overview, right? We have 34 with reflections and 4 with astral realms, right? This is water energy coming in there. The astral realms are coming down. That's a Piscean energy still coming through, right? That's why Aries are so smart in their own way, but they don't have the application about it because they haven't really tried it yet. You're the first of the zodiac, so everybody's fresh right now. But again, you have the energy to do it. You have you're very spontaneous right now, as far as like anything can go, right? But you have to be smart about that. Who you playing and what you're playing with, right? There we go, the 38, the gentle release, right? Things need to be gently released. Don't throw it back out there. You see what I'm saying? Don't hit me with no Usher throwback either, is what I'm hearing. 2, illuminate, right? Somebody's been illuminated and they know now that why you left, or why is it that, and here with the celebration, you let this go, you gently let this go, you're going to be celebrating. Yep. Light body guide, right? Slowly but surely, every chakra you hit, right, as you gently release, right, the light body guide that's next, right, with 42, that's 6. These relationships are gonna hit different. But right now, you are being celebrated. Whoever let this energy go, right, because 38, right, 11, gently release. That's balance, right? Justice has been served. You can celebrate now. Wake up, love. That's what I'm hearing. You see? Wake up, love. Wake up, love. It's okay. It's okay. Like, it's okay. Wake up. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like this energy is too. It's woken up, right? From taking a step back, Raziel with gifts. Thank you, Raziel, for helping me channel my gifts and talents, right? This one's really giving a lot. He's giving a lot, right? Take a step back. Taking a step back has made you look at like what the true prize is, right? Not just you, but the experience. It's helped bridge certain things. You see? This is where the Sag is coming with the opposite of Gemini. You've heard certain things, but now you see the bigger picture. You're choosing to see it bigger, right? You're not being egotistical. You're not being small-minded. You're like, no, this is what it is, right? This is the seed of the problem. You feel what I mean? Inner voice. Thank you, angels, for guiding me through my inner voice. Right? You heard the whispers. You were taking in the gentle, right? You earth angel, you. Right? That's why they're pissed off, because they know who you are. You see the world here. She sees the world. You listen to the world. You're intuitive. You take the guidance from like they wish. They wish, man. They wish. Divine Father, come through. Told you. Divine Father, thank you for co-creating me with my. This is a father energy. Everybody here can deal with this right now. Everybody can deal with this right now. This ain't no like, oh, like everybody, because everybody has a pupa, okay? And everybody's pupa wasn't right. You feel me? And their pupa wasn't right either. You know what I'm saying? And if they were good, then how come it didn't continue down? You get where I'm going with this? So don't hate. But this Divine Father energy, Divine Father is really like this energy co-creating with you, right? This is the strength that you need right now. Because sometimes a mother's touch, like these mothers out here that are condoning some of this bullshit, I'm telling you, Spirit's like, listen, you being in the example, being the matriarch of the family, right? You want to sit down there and make those decisions as well. You're in your masculine too, right? So your decisions, right? That's what I'm saying. Cutting the deck at obedience and complicated. Yeah. Divine feminine. If you were more obedient within yourself, well as well, is what I'm hearing, right? Nobody can tell you to see the bigger picture. Could be dealing with Saggy, could be dealing with Scorpio, could be dealing with Aries, could be dealing with a Capricorn. Libra women too. Baby. See what I'm saying? So maybe you guys need to be dealing with some of your follow runes right now to understand why you could be operating in your masculine. Why can't anybody nurture you or really nurture the situation, because you want to be the nurturer and then you want to be the person that calls the shots too. Right? Right? That comes out of fear of lack, right? Not trusting anybody to provide, but then at the same time not making the right decision to like leave it up to somebody to help bridge the gaps for you too. Like this is you get where I'm going with this? We're just having better discernment this time, people coming close. We're not slapping up for the past anymore. We already done got slap up. It's about the future. Stop your crying. You feel what I'm saying? There's a growth. 21, right? There we go. Deceit, right? That's what it is, right? Complicated through over here, because that's what it is. We're gently releasing anything that's complicated, seeing the bigger picture for what it is, and I don't have to hold on to this shit no more. I don't have to take this shit no more. You're not even listening to my shit, right? So fuck this shit. That's what I'm hearing. The deceit and shit, this shit, right? I got the strength, yeah. I got the strength to like move past this. My individuality, see, who I am is being played with, being taken as a joke, right? My love, right? You just left it outside, right? High Priestess of Earth, you just left my love just sitting there outside like it was nothing. That was a bad choice. Now you're gonna have to come pick up your feelings. Angels, ancestors, guys, give me a shadow. Gives me a shadow. Thank you. Obsession, yeah. There's an obsession now, not over you, but over them, like looking in, like this is inner like shadow work. Somebody's obsessed now because I see like this mirror there. It's about themselves now, right? It's not always about you. See, bam, angels come true with the 8, the child that was meant to be. I told you. told you. Look at this fucking top deck. It's all about the inner child. Fated to suffer. Fated to suffer. That's what it says. Like taking the apple from anybody. See what I'm saying? Taking the apple from anybody, right? That's the temptation, right? Fated to suffer. Mm-hmm. Right? This energy is trying to get you alone now. They want you alone. They want to see if they can like. I hope this energy wants to come correct. I hope this energy is not trying to come in here now and just have its way. See if it could still be like the true ruler. Cause that isn't that stuff that's not what spirit's dealing with right now. You're gonna get hurt. Messing with the ones that are protected, messing with the ones that are prayed up, the ones that have been asking for protection, the ones that have been asking for clarity. You're not to come in here and confuse people anymore. You will get mashed up. Spirit's not playing with that. So if I were you, I would just stay in a corner. Like, you see what I'm saying? There we go. Higher priestess, right? High priestess, she already knows. This high priestess already knows what it is, why it is, and there's no point in lying. There's no point in lying. Two of Pentacles, yeah. What are you juggling, and how long have you been juggling it for? You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm hearing. Hierophant, yeah. How long have you been holding this other side relationship for? Holding on to this relationship for, right? The Eight of Cups, walking away, right? The Ten of Pentacles. What did you leave me for? What did you leave this happy home, this big situation, this all this, like we could have been making money and everything before? Just tell me. It's okay. Page of Swords, right? Because I've been spying on you too for a little bit too, right? I got spies on you too. Whatever this is. Somebody just needs to come with like why. Here we go, Eight of Swords. It's just this person's just whatever this energy is, they it's like they want to be left in the dark. This is a trapped in the closet. Could be dealing with some sexual issues, right? But this is a trapped in the closet. This is a straight trapped in a closet, right? There we go. Judgment. They're afraid of the judgment. And the Ace of Pentacles of this is the seed. You feel me? That's a seeding energy. So what are we gonna do?